to Monday's Miracle Moment. I'm Reverend Diane Lund, and we have an inspirational quote from A Course in Miracles that I'm going to show you right now. I'm going to share my screen. The quote for this week is just coming up. Here it comes. It says, "The Holy Spirit's voice is as loud as your willingness to listen." One more time. The Holy Spirit's voice is as loud as your willingness to listen. I'm asked a lot, how is it that I can hear the voice of the Holy Spirit? And how do I know it apart from the voice of my own ego? And it's taken years and years of practice to be able to distinguish my own inner ego voice from the Holy Spirit's. But a couple of things that get in the way of hearing that small, still voice for God is judgments. When we have judgments about the world and our mind is racing with criticism and, I don't like this and I don't like that and I'm judging this and I'm judging that, that noise in our minds is often what stops us from hearing what I call the Holy Spirit's small, still voice for God. And when we get quiet, when we let go of those judgments, when we let go of the critical voice that's in our head, and just instead just stay with loving thoughts and open up, sit in stillness, then you can hear the voice for the Holy Spirit quite distinctly. I've gotten to the point where I can go through my day and I can be doing my job, I can be writing, I can do all kinds of things, and I am aware of the voice's presence. And sometimes it's loud and it says yes, and sometimes it's a very clear no. And I'm always surprised by where the Holy Spirit leads me, because it's often not the choices I would have made from my ego place, what I like, when I like to get up, what I like to do. It often instructs me to go and be in places that are maybe a little uncomfortable for me, places where I need to learn and to grow. And so I've come to trust the Holy Spirit's voice so much that it is my number one thing in life. I listen to what it tells me, and even if I don't understand, I know to do it, and the understanding will follow later. The Holy Spirit always has your back, as well as the back of all the people around us. It takes a big pressure off us when we listen to that guidance and we follow it. And the only way to do that is with practice. Every day we practice, and things don't go well. I know at first when I was listening for that voice, I would go, oh, I knew that. I knew I shouldn't have done that, but I did it anyways because my ego said, don't disappoint this person, or you agreed to do this or whatever. But anyways, I've just allowed those discussions, agreements in my head to take place, and I just do it anyways. So the Holy Spirit's voice is as loud as your willingness to listen. You might first have to let go of that critical voice in your head. Spend some time in some stillness and some silence. The voice is always there for you. Have a great week. And if you have any questions or comments, I would love to chat with you online. So just leave your comments below. Thanks for joining me. I really appreciate it. Bye for now.